Hey, welcome to a one on whatever exclusive of Crazy Talk. He said him only, um, which Gina, I've given you the power to do it anytime too. We'll talk about that. I don't know why I'm apologizing, just accept it. There's something I want to say, and I'm going to say it. Nobody has to listen, but I want to thank you for listening by doing that. I know at least one person is out there, and that in itself, it not only empowers me and challenges me to learn to talk more clearly, maybe, or to notice behaviors, or watch my face when Gina gives me a compliment, which happened in episode 3, and realize that the way I felt and I received it was completely different than what I saw. It might be the first time I've ever seen myself receive a compliment. And so that was a great opportunity to learn. In the same way, so go back and check out So Much Happened. We talked about, Matthew McConaughey, Green Lights, Britney Spears, introversion, extroversion, and probably a whole bunch of other important stuff. And how much I've learned from my conversations with Gina, and how much I've learned from my conversations with so many people, including my soon-to-be 10-year-old daughter that is taking an opportunity to, and I want to thank you for this as well, explore some artistic creativity she has, and has enthusiastically and surprisingly to me, her dad, uh, just decided that she's gonna, when she feels like it, design the set in the back. I guess that was inspired by my dad, who during his first Zoom call with me, unrelated, told me he loved me by saying, "Hey, you don't have a very good backdrop, but you give an opportunity for a young artist to explore and safe laboratory for creativity." I think that's what we're doing with Crazy Talk too, because the bigger picture, whether there is a bigger picture, at least the vision is pretty audacious. So, keeping that stuff in a more private laboratory now. But thanks for this safe place to experiment and hopefully achieve us or continue to strive for mastery. So hope you'll check out on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Crazy Talk. She said, he said, our last episode, because it'll provide some context for what I'm kind of checking in. I'm really excited about the episode. Next episode we haven't done yet, episode 4, where we're going to talk about how, just the same night as we recorded episode 3, and it's Crazy Talk. She said, he said on YouTube. In fact, it's pretty easy to find because you can do that. But I felt shame. I felt embarrassment. I felt silly. I was in the arena. I've leaned into this whole. We have a YouTube channel. Brought someone else into it. Trying to lead with the heart and stay true, and I'm doing that across the platforms, and just trying to figure out without thinking too much. And I guess I realized in the process, I've been given an opportunity through trying to, I guess, conform to Twitter, which I still don't understand. I don't think I ever will. I know there's a little blue bird though. That is their icon, and I know I have an account that I'm not promoting. Don't go check it out. You don't need to. I'm going to give you everything you need to know. But man, I think I finally know what a mean tweet is. I recorded a video a minute ago, and pretty much saying these same things, but more nervous about my word choice and that kind of thing. And afterwards, Sophie came up to me and said, "What did somebody say to you on Twitter?" And I think that's, it was, it's more solemn, but she's certainly not my shield. She's my inspiration. And I appreciate the opportunity to practice what I preach and talk about it with Gina and all that with you guys next time. Episode 4, I guess, of Crazy Talk. She said, he said, we're talking about Atticus Finch, Twitter, the opportunity for a yellow light here, and realize that you're leaning in, but this is it's a learning process, and it's not necessarily the safest laboratory in the world. Mean tweets, mockingbirds, blue jays, Teddy Roosevelt, shame, my own personal shame, something that I certainly couldn't have foreseen when we started this endeavor. Thanks, Gina, for agreeing. I plan on continuing to stay true. Thanks for the conversation today, and it's an opportunity for us to have a yellow light and check in. And I'm referring to the conversation in our last episode where we talked about all the green lights and where we're going. But I think it's time to slow down and make sure we're checking in, because we found out a couple people have actually watched. This was all started to quit talking about something and do it and challenge ourselves. And I think it's an opportunity. If I'm gonna stick with that, you know, I think we talked about the bumper sticker and vanity is commerce until it's vanity again. Well, or it's not vanity, it's commerce until it's vanity again. And I think you could apply that to this and say it's not vanity, it's love until it's vanity again or it's ego again. So we got a yellow light. I'm proud, proud of us, and we're staying open to where we're going. And I want to talk about that shame. I want to put it out before you because, and I don't know whether I know that my feeling afterwards was, wow, I don't belong here on Twitter. You need to run away, and I had shame and embarrassment, and it hit me in all the right places. So it was a good experience, and I'm excited to talk about it and respond in a way that I can be proud of. You know, in a way that is consistent with how I feel in my heart. So I hope that, I guess this a teaser for it. So check into it. I wrote some notes down earlier. Oh yeah, I'm a lawyer. So I thought I needed to capture some video with me in a suit. I've had the orange velour in episode 3. It's one of the greatest investments ever made. It was such a comfortable day yesterday. I was a little more ashamed probably when I got attacked when I got the main tweet on it. Do not go and look at Twitter. I'm not even joking. But I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about it in the next episode. But I'm a lawyer, and you can see that. Wasn't in the courthouse today, but I did have the opportunity. We started the show on Valentine's Day. We started the show because of a letter that Gina got that she called a hate letter. I want to apologize to you, Gina. I had no idea. As Atticus Finch would say, you never know how. You never really know a man or a woman until you crawl inside their skin and walk around. And you can't do that. I can't do that. But I think I didn't validate. I didn't understand the emotions like I have ever since my mean tweet and my hate letter, my opportunity. I got to take the advice I gave you and see what we can create from it. And I trust you to teach me something along the way. So anyways, I hope you don't mind me jumping in. Maybe it'll free up some space for you to hash all this out next time, and I won't talk so much. But I'm a lawyer. I want to say thank you. Everything's going to come full circle. Yellow lights. YouTube Crazy Talk. She said, he said. Oh yeah, I know what it was. It's a good place to end. We started the show with a letter and trying to talk about music in a way that could relate to self-love. Since then, today I went to a funeral, which is an opportunity to really find gratitude just for being alive, having an opportunity to get mean tweeted, right? And ever since that first episode, when we didn't really get to talk as much about music as I wanted to, and how it could be a good example, I tried to listen to the songs, not go searching or looking for them, but just kind of let the songs come and see what they tell me. I think I had the opportunity to really spend some time based on some other people's sacrifices with the family I love as they were grieving this Friday night, and we were talking about music, of course, and it's something that connects us just all the way across. But it was talking about the Carole King Tapestry album, and just the way that it was described. I just had to go listen to that album, and so many songs on there that are great, beautiful, and it was one that I really connected with. But the one that I thought of in terms of our first episode, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? I'm not going to sing it, Jason Fettner, but Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? And that's one you can sing to yourself, And last night I was challenged to maybe not love myself more today than I did last night. And it was just somebody that was probably hurting and just trying to heal in the best way. And it's exactly the reaction that, a lot of people would have. And there's nothing abnormal about it. And what they said probably wasn't even that wrong. But, so I've been listening to Carole King's Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? And, you can apply that to self-love. Will I still love myself tomorrow? Or is my shame and this vulnerability gonna beat me down? But the world is dangerous. Be careful out there. I got some dust and blood and all that in the arena. Fell down, but plan on getting back up with the help of a few of my friends. That's what she said. That's what she's gonna say. And then today at the funeral, the first song was just my man John Lennon, and part of me questions whether or not it was really John Lennon who sang it in it, but I heard his voice, and that's what I heard, and it doesn't really matter. Um, but just because I'm sharing it with you, I'm questioning it. But it was a song that so many people have done. It's so beautiful. But in my life, I loved you more. Um, and as I sit here, I don't even know, but know the rest of the words. But in this life, I've loved you more, and whether it's God or yourself, it was a cool way to start the funeral. So happy Valentine's Day, and find something to be grateful for, even if it's in a mean tweet. It's just an opportunity. We're all in this together. It's audacious. It's an audacious thing. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you soon. We'll let you know.